So, hello everyone, I am Akash and I will going to start with the SQL queries which were given by the Hackathon team. The first question is listing all the seats in a specific screen. We select all the seat attributes and the screen dot name and from the seat table alias S and screen SC on. We're joining on the basis of screen ID of the screen and the seat where screen ID is equal to 1. So when we run the code, we'll get all the seat ID from screen ID and the seat number for every screen. So in this way, we can monitor every seat in every particular screen, which is occupied, which is not occupied, which is booked, which is damaged, or which is in a very good condition. And the next question is the fifth query, which is finding the most frequent movie genres. So we select the genre, movie ID, and the count attribute to get the proper count of the particular genre and group by genre and order it by movie count in descending order. So we get the proper listing. So we get comedy, which is having highest movie count, which is 108, followed by horror, drama, science fiction, and action. So this gives us an idea about which screen we should provide more genre like movies to. So comedy movies can be given with more screens for the presenting it. And the next question is 9, which is calculating the average spending per customers, where we get the idea about how each customer spends their finance amount. So based on the customers, we can target them using the ads, discounts, and particular products for the customers who pay high, who spend low. So the average of the transaction amount, which we round it off to two decimal digit, and we give a temporary column name as average spending from user alias u. We join the transaction amount, that is the payment ID, to the booking and then to the user ID. So there is no direct linking between them. So we have to link through booking and then payment ID. So we group by using the user dot name. The next query is the 13th question, which is to calculate the total revenue by movie and time slot. So we have to, like, based on the type of movie and the time slot, we get the total revenue. So using which we know which particular movie has the highest revenue on which particular time slot, so which attracts most number of audience. So based on that, we can have more cleanliness and more maintenance on that particular time slot. We select all the necessary attributes from the columns from the tables, and we join the show with the booking and then the payment, and at the last we group them using movie ID, title, and data time, and order it using the total revenue, which is in a descending order. So when we run, we get the total revenue, that is the first one, which is Rockaway, as the highest revenue. So based on that, we can analyze the data. So the next is the 17th, which is identify the user who haven't made a booking. So this, we get the users who have never booked a movie ticket till now. So when we run the code, we'll get the user ID, and along with that we get the name of the user who haven't booked any movie tickets. So yes, null is the operator which gives us the list of all the names of the people who haven't booked any seat. So based on this, we can give discounts to the users, we can give attractive lines, we can promote more movies to them to increase the further booking. The next one is the 25th first question, which is list customers with multiple bookings on the same day. So here we want to get the output of the customers who have booked multiple tickets for movies on a single day. So we use having count greater than 1 to get all the customers details which who have booked more than once. So when we run the code, we'll get the user ID, name, booking date, and the total number of bookings. So these are the customers who frequently use the apps, who are like frequently booking for the movie tickets, and based on that, we can give them more offers to retain them in the company to keep using the services. This was it from my
So
end.
basically, this
The next.
share my screen first of all. So over here, I will just give you a brief description about my queries. Basically, in this, we are just taking the reviews of the each movies. Over here, we are just ordering by the descending order, and we have a limit of 5. So after running the code, we will just get the top most rating. Based on that, we will be able to give that. Then we'll just go to the query number 8, where we have to find the most popular show times, and for that we are just using the overall total booking from the table. We are just from the table, so we are just, able to take the queries, and after running that, we will just able to get the total booking of 1009 from that so dashboard time. And from, let me go to another query M12. Over here you can able to see the overall revenue contribution by the each screen. Here we will able to get the here even we can able to get the a number of screen that have the maximum number of tickets sold. And for another one, like we this is same code, but I don't feel it is necessary to explain it. Let me go to another one, M16. So over here, let me give you one thing. Over here, you can able to see we are just using that sum pointer to calculate overall points of the user, and it will show in descending order, and that's it, order by descending order. So let me go on M20. In M20, you can able to see we it show the overall gateway of the payment gateway, and it only show till the three, since we have only three payment gateway over here. And based on the highest one, its highest one is 5039. And let me go on 5 M20, M24, where we are using that. This is optional, I think. So in that, the overall total food spent was analyzed and given data is shown. Now let me pass to the
So, hello
Rahul.
everyone. I'm Rahul, and um I'm in seventh semester B section AI and ML department. And so the I'm going to cover the third one, seventh one, 11, 15, 19, and 23 problem statements. So the third one is fetch all upcoming shows. So here to fetch all the upcoming shows, we have to first target on the shows table. So here, if we can see the shows table, we are here. There is a show ID. So we are fetching show ID from the show table, and we are also fetching show date and time in from the show table, and we are taking title from the movie table. So here, as we can see, the title we are renaming it as a movie title, and we are taking the screen table, and we are fetching the screen name from it. And so we are gonna join the movie ID and the screen ID to create this wonderful output. What we are gonna do is to we compare the show date timings with the current timestamp. We use a where class over here. And so if we execute this line, we get an output like this. So what we do to get an output which is ordered, we use order by statement. When we use order by statement, we get the timings which is in a proper order, like the 12:52, 12:53, 1:47. It shows the upcoming movies which are which is gonna play in the screen. And next, so let us go to the seventh one. So if we go to the seventh one, we can see the problem statement is find the customers who have made the most spending. So to a company, they always target for a loyal customer. So to fetch a loyal customer, we have to find customers who have made most spending, who has more trust in our company. So to find that one, we're gonna use user. First we are gonna go to the user table, and we fetch user ID and user name from that user table, and we are gonna add the total cost and and the booking. So if we combine this both, we get total spent. We rename it as total spent, and by doing this, we group them as user ID and username to get this output. And the total spent, we are gonna do a descending order on that. We are gonna use order by clause, and we are gonna do a descending order on it. If we run this one, we get the user ID, the name, and the total spent by the user. So user ID is 3603 and Thomas Jackson, and he has spent over $4,479 dollars. So next, if we go to the 11th one, so in 11th one, they have said the problem statement given is identify customers who have earned more than 800 loyal points. So as I said earlier, a company will always look for a loyal customer. So to retain the loyal customers, they give a continuous points to the customer. If the points is more, they get an amazing offers from the company. If we have to fetch such type of users, we are gonna go again to the user, and we get user ID, we get user name, and we want current points. So we are gonna go for the membership table as a column called as current points, in which the continuous points is been given to the user. The data has been stored over there, and if we take these three elements, it's easy to do this one. So if we join member and user ID and current point of the user, we will get this one. Okay. So yeah, we get this output. So how do we get the output which is more than 800? So here we use where clause to differentiate customers who is more than 800 and below 800. So the points basically who has more than 800 and below 800 points. um and order by, we are going to order the customers by a descending order uh, to get the customers who has the more points. Okay, so the next one is the 15th one. 15th one, find the most profitable food items in their sales. So for this, we are gonna take a completely different column. We are gonna take this food item. In this food item, there is item ID. We fetch item ID. We fetch name, item name, and we are gonna add sorry multiply this quantity of the food and the price of the food. So how can you judge a food which is going nice in sales? So we are gonna compare its quantity and the price at the same time. So that's what we are doing here. And we are going to join this for item ID and the total sales to get this output. Yeah, this is the output that we get. So the name of the food and the total sales, that is 75,000, and the total orders which has come for this cheesy delight pizza is 2,341. This is the top dish which has sold out. Um, and Next, if we go to the 19th one, we get a list of all food items with their available sizes and rates. So all the foods like pizza, cakes, everything has sizes, large, medium, and small. So if we have to compare it like that, we have to take food item. From the food item, we are selecting the name of the food, the size, size of the food from the food size, and the from the food size. So we are going to join this food size item ID, and we are going to order this food name and the rate. So if we do this, we get the output like we can see every item has ranges from small, medium, large. The rate differs as well. So this is how we differentiate every food with their available sizes and rates. So the next one is analyze the trend. The next one is 23rd one. This analyze the trend of a new user registrations over time. So here, basically, we take user ID. We take user ID from the user table, and we are gonna take booking date time, and we are gonna compare them, and we are gonna do group. We are gonna group user ID and booking date time. And if we group them, we get registered registration month. So if we take date and user ID, we get the registration month. So to uh, to order the registration month, we use order by clause. So okay, if we run this one, we get user ID and registered month. So we get new users who have registered with respect to their month. Thank you. From the next one will be continued by
My name
Sunil.
is Sunil, and I'm from AM. I'm from AML department, Acharya College, and I'm going to explain remaining program 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, and 22, and first first one. Count the count the number of review of each movie. This query counts how many review each movie has. It connects the movie table with the review table using to count the review of every movie, and the count is done per movie and is grouped, and uh, and you can see that this is the output. And I'm going to the sixth question. Get the most popular show. It show how many tickets were sold for each show. The the query joins show and booking using show ID. It counts booking and group them by show. Finally, the result are sorted from highest to the lowest ticket sales. And coming to the 10th one, 10th one, find the most popular food item. This query finds which food items are ordered the most. It sums up and the quantity of each food item ordered, and it's grouped by total or calculated per item. Sorting is done by descending order, so the top selling food appears first. And as you can see in the output, and put in one, identify user who have booked the most. It is quite similar to the previous one, 10th question. So I didn't just simply running the code, and you can see the output. And I'm going for 18th one. Uh, 18th one query list user with membership and their current points. The query displays each user's name and their current membership points. It links the user table with the membership table using user ID. As you can see, name and current points and user ID is visible in the output. And the last question, 22nd, identify peak booking hours. 22nd. And you can actually see the code. This query show which hour of the day has the most booking. And I used a strict time function to extract the hour from the booking time. It counts total booking for each hour. Results are sorted to show the busiest hour first. And thank you.
So
So
that's
this
it.
is it from our end. So this is me, Akash, my friends Ayush, Rahul, and Sunil from AIML department are going to end this video. So as given, we have completed all the 25 queries which were to be done. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to all.